Hello everyone, my name is Romorosa and I'm here to discuss about the domain, Strand's performance indicator and the social regard for learning. What is domain? A domain is defined as a distinctive sphere of the learning process and is also a well-defined arena for demonstrating positive teacher practices. Each of these domains is defined in terms of a principle of ideal teaching associated with enhanced student learning. What is strands? It refers to more specific dimensions of positive teacher practices under the broad conceptual domain. Performance indicator. These are the concrete, observable, and measurable teacher behaviors, actions, habits, routines, and practices known to create and facilitate and support student learning. These are the seven domains of NCBTS: the social regard for learning, learning environment, diversity of teachers, curriculum, planning, assessing, and reporting, community linkages, and personal growth development. To understand how the seven domains comprise an integrated whole, it would help to see the seven domains as falling under two broad categories. The middle domains 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the shaded areas represent standard referring to the teacher as a facilitator of learning. Whereas the two outer domains 1 and 7, the unshaded areas represent standards referring to the teacher as the learner. Domain 1: Social regard for learning. This domain focuses on the ideal that the teachers serve as the positive and powerful role models of the values of the pursuit of learning in the different kinds of effort to learn. These teachers' actions, statements, and different types of social interaction with the students exemplify this ideal. Strand 101: Act as a positive role model for students. Being a role model includes showing students how to make sense of the world and expresses different ideas in a peaceful way. This can model for students how they can act when they speak with others and to actively listen to others' point of view. Key question for teachers: Can my students appreciate and model the value of learning through my interaction with them? Specific questions for teachers: Can my students see and appreciate the value of pursuing learning by looking at my various actions and statements in the classroom? Can my students see and appreciate the value of exerting effort to learning by looking at my various actions and statements in the classroom? Do I demonstrate and exemplify the values of learning and efforts in the various actions and statements I make in front of my students? Performance indicator. Follow school policies. This is to show respect for your profession. You're not a role model if you cannot simply follow the school policies. Demonstrate punctuality. As a teacher, you should demonstrate punctuality to your students so that you will not look rude to your students who are waiting and they can't think that you don't value their time. You should have a mindset why you should not be late in the class. Maintain appropriate appearance. Wear appropriate clothes so that you will be respected and you cannot distract others. Careful with behavior on students. As a teacher, you should know how to handle your behavior in front of your students. Respect others. When educators work together, they form important professional and personal relationships. Collaboration between teachers contributes to school improvement and student success.